The original design for TF2 was much more realistic than its cartoonish final design, similar to the original Team Fortress and Counter-Strike. If a scout is blown up, there's a 1 in 100 chance that a dove will fly out of its body, in reference to the Meet the Medic short. The SMG weapon was originally intended for the Scout class, as seen in the first trailer for TF2, and the game files for the SMG are still TF2 Weapon SMG Scout to this day. Grenades were removed from the final game due to developers believing that players would just spam them. The cosmetic item, Dr. Woe, is a reference to the 11th Doctor from the BBC sci-fi series Doctor Who is often seen wearing a bow tie and a fez. The Soldier rocket launcher, the original, uses remastered sounds from the first Quake. The candy cane weapon has a level of 25, referencing the 25th of December, aka Christmas. Part of the Liberty launcher is cracked, in reference to the crack in the Liberty Belt. Due to its similarity to the Atom Harvester from BioShock, Valve cannot sell the Vita saw in the Manco store. The AppSap Sentry Sapper is Wheatley from another Valve game, Portal 2. The characters Spy and Pyro are both voiced by Dennis Bateman, and Demoman and Heavy are voiced by Gary Schwartz. The idea for the Spy class came from a glitch that made enemy players appear to be on your team in Quake. The melee weapon, the Golden Frying Pan, was sold for $5,500 when it was first put on the Steam market, due to its rarity at the time. One of the Scout's voice lines after using the Sandman on an enemy is "Ding dong!" in reference to the Crazy Church Guy from Left 4 Dead, who says this while ringing the church bell. Both Scout and Crazy Church Guy are voiced by Nathan Vetterline. A melee weapon for the Pyro class that was scrapped, known as the Branding Iron, is modeled but not textured in TF2's game files. There's an unused audio clip for when a student you're coaching dies in-game. The Rooftop Rebel set is based on the Hunter from Left 4 Dead. The soldier's voice actor, Rick May, also provided his voice for Peppy Hare in Star Fox 64. One of the unused textures for the Duck Journal contains the phrase, "Let's eat," in reference to the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic, Chica. The medic's hometown was originally Stoutgard, before it changed to Rottenburg in the Two Cities update. The Siberian Sophisticate adds a barcode to the back of the Heavy's neck, in reference to Agent 47 from the Hitman series. The Carlton taunt is a reference to the dance that the character Carlton does in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Spy Knife, Your Eternal Award, is reference to the knife Jafar uses in Aladdin. Early versions of TF2 contain a file called female_head_black.vtf, which started the "Is Pyro Female" theory. The Box Trot taunt is a reference to the Metal Gear series' stealth mechanic of hiding in boxes to avoid being seen. The box in the Box Trot taunt has some Japanese written on it, and when translated, it reads, "The spy is in this box." The Toowoomba tunic is a reference to Link's tunic from The Legend of Zelda. At one point, Valve team members referred to sticky bombs as wind bombs, as they were perceived as overpowered at the time. The formation of the red and blue teams canonically in TF2 is due to brothers Redman and Blutarch Man fighting over plots of land handed down to them by their deceased father. Out of all the Meet the series, the blue team member has only been featured as a main character in Meet the Spy. After the release of Meet the Spy, the sniper's model was updated, giving him a scar on his cheek due to the cut the spy gave him, as seen in the short film. The voice actor for the sniper and the voice of GLaDOS from Portal are married in real life. The buffalo steak sandwich was originally going to be a hallucinogenic peyote cactus, but playtesters felt a man dressed in Native American headdress punching people while under the influence of hallucinogens may be considered offensive. The sticky bomb launcher is based on an unused Half-Life 2 weapon that was going to serve the same function of attaching to enemies and surfaces. Valve has a working sentry turret in the lobby of their office. Gabe Newell's favorite class is the Spy. The Sniper, the Classic, is based on the sniper rifle from Team Fortress Classic. Occasionally, when using a teleporter, a loaf of bread will appear, in reference to the short film Expiration Date. In the TF2 closed beta, the Spy could have flame-resistant suits that would either reduce or entirely negate fire damage. The War Goggles item is a reference to the Team Fortress Classic Heavy. Many people online have drawn similarities between the Scout and the ShamWow guy, so Scout was given voice lines to reference this similarity.
If you order now, I'll throw in a second beating, absolutely free.
While holding his disguise kit and looking up, the Spy appears to be resembling a crab due to a model glitch. Valve opted not to fix this glitch due to its popularity. The map used for Meet the Medic is an edited version of the Badwater Basin. The original design for Demoman was a typical Scottish person with pale skin and red hair, but Valve felt that the character lacked originality and wasn't separated enough from the other classes. Inside the virtual viewfinder is a screen that says "Game Over." Natasha's wind-up sound is used in Left 4 Dead 2 for the forklift. The spy item Familiar Fez is a reference to the Austin Powers character Mustafa. Redmond Man can be seen in the Man Manor map at the last objective. There are 5 unused death sounds for the scrapped civilian class. Here's all of them at the same time. I'm sorry. Hey everyone, thanks for watching another 50 Fast Facts. If you like what you saw, why not check out the Fast Facts playlist to brush up on your game facts, and let me know down below who you main in TF2. Personally, I'm a demo guy. Thanks again. Until next time.